all your school rugby, all in one place. This is NextGenXV.
Hello and welcome to St Joe's Festival 2022. It is
Don't play the knife.
fairly quick start.
Stop, Red. 7-4. Stop.
This weekend will turn out to be. We have Hurstpierpoint College against Wellington College for this first game. 9 AM start early far this season for Wellington.
Yeah, Wellington do seem like they're really on top here, dominating Hurst.
Ecclesall from the base picked up, and that was Anfield who selected his runner.
Oh,
straight to the middle. Nobody home for Hurstpierpoint College, and I think it's Wolf Morris.
Straight through the middle.
Conversion successful. Here it is. Just break down here and then
Straight over the top.
straight to the middle. A crafty piece of play. Down it goes. Now there's a new man, Ben Smith, in the middle of things, orchestrating.
Now
Smith
going
again,
out the back.
Frampton, McLeod Peters.
That's a good
out
pick
to
up from the winger, and
he's going straight through.
can he score?
One-on-one,
and he's over.
Always knows his way to the try line. Wellington need with 90 seconds left on the clock, as per the referee's watch. This was the score, and what a piece of individual flair that was.
Great.
The referee's whistle, which we do get, and Whitchurch get us underway. That's not gone 10. That will be brought back. Josh Bellamy on the ball. Looks to go for the kick, but he keeps the ball in hand, still running. Plays it out wide. Time and space for Trinity to work with. And it's still on for Trinity. Josh Bellamy goes over.
I mean, I did say we'll be saying his name a lot. He's also the inaugural Dave Allred Kicking Cup champion, which means that he's got a pretty good boot to him as well. His goal kicking nerves of steel. So that's another element to his game, which we obviously just saw then with the 2 points. But just look at this work from Bellamy. Straight through, underneath the posts.
Points. Great strike through the posts.
I think the game on pitch 2 is going to be delayed.
Ready to receive the kickoff. Kicking deep.
Ball taken comfortably by any leader to Dan. Big carry. He's gone for the pick and go. He's gone.
Oh, great step from the number 9 for Srathallan.
It's a bit unfortunate there from the QEGS lads. I think we overchased a little bit out the side of the ruck, and their 9 obviously just saw the space. And but hopefully we can build off here and work into the rest of the first half.
Yeah, definitely not the first half that you would have wanted so far. But it's promising things from both teams so far.
Pick and go.
Going blind, gaining some meters there, but being brought down by QEGS. Once again coming over, setting up a maul now. Ball being brought down. And the try being awarded. The play here of that last try. Constant pressure from Srathallan.
Yeah, right.
And they just dive over using their strength and power to get over the line. Can go from the base. Oh, lucky there, isolated.
Blindside, Eddie Leonard.
The space.
And he's in.
Spotted on the left-hand side.
Big carry from David Mpofu.
Good work, Blue.
Playing a very narrow game here at the moment. Srathallan in defence. QEGS now looking to find the width.
Jamie Nichols, electric feet. Offload to Edward Hunter. He's gone.
Last minute tackle, another offload.
Yes!
And the try.
Come on!
No matter who they face. It'll be the number 10, Sam Slatter, highlighted as one of the key men in this St Joseph's team to get us underway against the undefeated Hampton. Cardosi gets rid early doors. First play of the game will be a line out St Joseph's College way. Has been a fantastic asset to them. But now, once again, Hampton will break away. This is excellent running. It was a charge down from the kick, but it fell Hampton's way, and they've got numbers outside, and Luckman must be in the corner here.
He moved the ball beautifully to the outside. It's wonderful to see.
Great footwork from Finn Wiseman. Really impressive line break. St Joe's unlucky there. They got the touch on the kick. How important is it to play in the areas of the pitch that you like to in the short form of the game?
Fantastic conversion. It is important, I think.
Rugby for St Joseph's College as they look to open their tournament. Great deep kick by Hampton. And joining me on the microphone is Mike Friday. Thank you so much for being with us, Mike, and giving up your time. Well, it's great to have you here with us in the commentary box today as Wellington secure possession from the kickoff. Dulwich, of course, beaten by Denstone in the opening game, but they'll have woken up by now. Side advantage and a bit of space in the wide channel for Wellington to play with. Excellent direct running and great pace, and Wellington goes streaming away, and it's into the hands of Ben Frampton.
Happy?
And what a try that is, with a penalty advantage to play with.
Looking for out back, seeing the space out wide and scoring under the posts.
Time check.
Will Springett, who made that lovely run on the in between the five, clearly got a little bit of a spring in his step today. Did it in the first game, doing it in the second. Great play from Springett.
With the gap, okay, that's their mark.
This perhaps one of the final plays of the half. Good opportunity for Wellington to go into the break. 2 tries to the good. Claimed well in the air.
Advantage, contact in the air.
Oh, here we go.
An excellent decision, and away goes
Finn
Wellington's
Walder.
number 9. Finn Walder playing 9 at 13. Well, that will be half-time following the opportunity to add the extras. What do you make of this first half from Wellington?
I think, it's nice going in 12 points up. It's proving now.
Flashed across the face, a fantastic line, and the ball inside by Lloyd McEwen-Peters. Good, right off the kickoff. This is a fantastic line picked out by Lloyd McEwen-Peters, right through the hole. And he's tried to flick the ball inside. And it has gone to hand, and there's been another offload in there. It's once again Finn Walder. Great try that was, boys, right from the off.
What player, really proud of him. He was a new joiner in lower six.
Yeah, just on them.
On pitch 1. Marlborough versus Whitchurch. Marlborough kicking off from left to right on, from receiving the ball.
Okay, hold in front.
Marlborough kicked off from left to right on your screens in the navy and white kit. You'd say it was the perfect option. Put themselves 3 points ahead in a really tight game with a man advantage, but now He has to add the extras. He does keep it fairly low. He starts to hold up, but the strength of the boot carries through. Gone round the open side, still short again. Driving forward, and the try is scored. Matty Young, who adds the extras, the number 15.
Fantastic morning. Millfield versus Srathallan.
Tackle!
Watch there. Davis on the hard line. Emmanuel scores.
With these boys, even compared to some adult levels of rugby, the size of these lads and the speed they play at, the physicality levels.
Yeah, I'd also say some of the offloading that goes around on both these pitches over the morning has been absolutely outstanding.
Play on.
Referee calls to play on. Jack Lee has to try and get his dustpan and brush out and sort it all out. Maul was cool, but ball's headed to the floor. Out to Emmanuel, who turns on the afterburners straight through like a hot knife through butter. Emmanuel is racing away. Carves through. Get to St Joe's, and well, that novelty and adrenaline slightly wearing off, and potentially we're seeing a few more soft shoulders out there.
Yeah, definitely, and you probably
get a bit of frantic rugby, and then once they've settled into this tournament, especially day 2, the standard really kicked up last year. Those impacts just got heavier.
Because he was running out of real estate out there. Tip back, good pass, no one in particular though. But here's Sever Carver, out to Cottrell, goes up the gears, Cottrell straight through.
What a try.
Excellent work.
It's on the 5.
This may seem like another Millfield dominant, heavy performance. They won their first game 24-0. That was against RGS Newcastle.
Off the penalty, and not 10. Such close distance they are to the try line. It always had to be a yellow card. Not a penalty try though, plenty of cover.
Timmins through the middle, surrounded by blue and gold. Knees on floor meant that tackle had been made. Through the motions, still going. Has he got there? I think he has. It's George Timmins.
Yeah, the pressure was just mounting on. And Millfield took their chance when they had it.
Well, he's on the money again today. Emmanuel.
So if they wish to maintain some cup rugby. Alongside me is the man who knows more about St Joseph's College rugby than perhaps anyone here today. It's Will Stace. Into the backfield now. Into that dangerous 13. Bowie once more. Flicked on with a man over. In goes Charlie Spires. Well, a man down.
Making sure they find the channels. They found it out wide. They used their number 11. It was a great score at the end.
4 minutes. Yeah, you're good.
Well, there was always going to be a hole somewhere.
Chance for Brighton College to go even further into the lead. Slotted straight through the upright.
Plays it into the wide channel. Great footwork to beat the first man.
First man.
But a turnover on the floor. And Woodley's come away with it. Through the forwards now they go. Powerful, dynamic running there However, Dakin, Slatter, bit of space in the wide channel for Clack. Good shot in there by the Brighton back line, but St Joe's are up to the halfway. Ledesma tipped on well to Christopher, but turned over on the floor once more by the number 8, Archie Kane.
7 white holding.
And these penalties are going to kill St Joe's
way today, is it? Just feels like everything they do, they're working hard. There's moments of greatness from the St Joe's side.
They've made a lot of ground there.
Yeah, just need to find that moment of luck to get them going.
They turned it over on in their own 10-metre and travelled really quickly up the field, but not stringing enough phases together at the moment.
Hundreds here to support the red and white. All in full voice. Great to see such a great turnout.
They just need something to get them going.
Up you go, please, Brighton. I need a set first. Up you go.
Brighton possession on the 22. Cigar sets them all. It's at the back with Alex Berkshire.
No, don't take
Still
it.
rolling
From the side.
is the Brighton maul. Still moving and break. But Brighton have retained possession. Good counter drive by St Joe's. It's slow ball for Brighton to work with. To Davies. And they look to go wide, loop round the back. But that ball is over the top. And Woodley battles with his opposite man. Spilled in the ruck.
24 white, never
illegally.
Released. 24 right,
Harry
never came off the ball.
is penalised for not releasing. And Brighton get another crack at the whip.
Tough work in their physical battle here. Both sides seem to match each other on power. It's a great contest to watch.
Come right, let me know.
This should be a monstrous game.
Wellington ready?
2 of the Wellington injuries. Is that why you're not on there?
Yeah,
I mean, certainly one of you because you've got your arm in a cast.
Yeah, I'm not hiding it.
Pretty obvious. Lovely offload there. Believe that 15 is the actual Joe Dixon, who's actually playing 15. This is the other 15, Anthony Chahota now. A big powerhouse. Being up, looking for the space on this left-hand side. And a score in the corner.
An unfortunate start for the boys, but I'm sure they'll return with even stronger than before.
Yeah, no coaches. There'll be a few strong words in there, Mr. Dunn, but yeah, we'll go straight back at it.
Denstone, Nick Galley looks to add the extras here. A wide-out conversion. But I tell you what a kick. Literally on the touchline. The flags go up, successful, so that brings us to half-time here. The second half of this close, tense encounter between Denstone College and Wellington College. 2 strong teams.
Advantage, knock on.
Pressure really mounting on. A real test here for Wellington in their defence. If they could see this out, give them a real boost in this game. Oh, but a try's been given here.
Pretty good positioning to spot that.
They took their time, looked to the options.
Yeah, thanks.
See here, doing really well, Wellington. But it's the big man, Anthony Chahota, and yeah, he did get it down. And as I said, lots of things and lots of positives to take out of this game. As Denstone push on, look to finish this game with a flurry, look to add another try, take them over 20 points. The referee's arm is outstretched for a penalty. And the try is awarded. And I would imagine that would be full time
Just in line with me. Time is up now.
Yeah, confirmation from Mr. Diogo, the referee, that time is up. Your reflections, gents?
I just hope the boys go into tomorrow with a clear head and UTL.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us. It's been good fun. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. And that will be full time here. Gents, thank you very much for your time. Sorry it wasn't perhaps as enjoyable a game as you might have hoped.
Rider here on pitch 1 in Ipswich. Kirkham Grammar School take on Whitchurch. Kirkham yet to get a win. They're one of the favourites for this tournament. Whitchurch have destroyed and they've made teams nervous. I'm joined here alongside Gareth Rise of Ealing Trailfinders. Welcome, Gareth.
Hi, Will. It's great to be here and looking forward to the business end of day 1 at St Joe's Festival. And 2 pretty powerful sides out here. And I've seen Kirkham play today. They were a side that always deserve respect in this competition. And this is going to be one to cherish, I think.
As an academy person working with these young people, how big is this weekend to see them as Kirkham look to go over? They reach the line. Kirkham Grammar School, they need a win here.
And that's exactly the start they wanted. And in response to your question, the ability to see players of this calibre spread over 2 pitches is just a great opportunity to identify talent and some standard.
Watching Ollie Davis for this Kirkham side, he always sells that first dummy. He hasn't done that time, but Kirkham are through on here. Offload is brilliant. Through goes Oliver Corkish, goes over the line. Try scored from Oliver Corkish. Kirkham Grammar excelling into an even further lead.
He shows his high quality there by executing that pass as well, and that's good build-up play, but obviously just good rugby IQ to pick that gap and run onto that pass, and that's what Kirkham have got. And probably we've seen Denstone, we've seen some of the strong teams, Trinity, go really well. If they get the win today, I think they will be happy to get out of the group and stay in the cup.
Conversion is good, and that pushes Kirkham to a 12-0 lead. As such,
next passage of play is going to be huge for both these sides, and what happens in the next 2-3 minutes could determine the output for this game.
And Whitchurch have started brilliantly. Knock on from Kirkham. They've retained possession from that kick.
Wonderful carry, and will he get over the line? It's great defence from Whitchurch.
They're holding up well, but Kirkham Grammar keep going at them. Ever so strong there. Eyes light up anywhere near the try line. Almost over. They are.
You see there from Kirkham, once they get in that 22, their execution rates are excellent, and it's not giving teams opportunities, and inability for Whitchurch to execute in the middle of the pitch, and then a penalty where they got the line out.
This Kirkham side is just so strong in defence and in attack. It's tough to deal with, and a kick is good. I'm on the clock, and Whitchurch have an opportunity here, but Kirkham are high off their line. Whitchurch find a way through on the wing. They go all the way over.
That's an unbelievable offload out of the tackle there, and a great finish and resilience and your ability to adapt under pressure. But is this too little, too late for Whitchurch? They've got to have a big start off this next kick-off. Got to nail this kick as well.
I'm not sure how this group will work. I think Whitchurch, I don't know what their second game result is in this Kirkham side, and many of the talented sides are making the ball boys run everywhere after these conversions. That one is sent long and straight through the uprights.
Evans to come on.
Yeah, it was fantastic to see, and it's what we've really tried to do this year is connect the prep school and the senior school, and we have a real through college, and we want to create the next athletes, the next generation of rugby players. And
Still penalty advantage as Snaith plays it to Ponton. Great line, and there's Stevenson. Cup rugby come Sunday. Lovely ball by Ponton, really well timed. Excellent footwork. Dan Stevenson's got my vote for player of it. RGS Newcastle look to extend their advantage. Champions in 2018. Ponton looks to carve their path to the final. Well, we're underway here in the second half of the final fixture for both these sides. Stripped in the tackle.
Release!
Great work by Sean Norza. But loose ball. And Callum Roberts has touched down here, but then at the base, just spilled. By the same margin, they beat St Joseph's College. Slatter will get us underway. Hooked into the wide channel. And right away, Kieran Salima has seen off by Wycombe on the line out.
Wind is very harsh on James Thompson here.
3 points scored for St Joseph's College, and the lead is taken.
Prove in this second half. They've got the 3 points they've held RGS's High Wycombe very, very hard attack, and they've got a big second half here.
Kusera will get us underway, and with the wind at their back, St Joseph's College choose to exit. And Sinclair, powerful direct running, lovely offload as well to the captain, and away goes LJ Eckendal.
Watch it again.
This is great footwork. Really there's one, there's two, round three, and then darts back inside, knows he's going down. What a line by Eckendal. Really fantastic camera work to follow him through. Ledesma busting a gut to get back, but excellent running lines. And as Lloyd adds the extras.